What's going on, everybody? It's your boy KRYPTONIAN saying here, bringing you guys another review for Black Clover Chapter 350. And dude, the final battle is getting closer and closer because Sister Lily just revealed to us that the Judgment Day that Lucius has promised us is coming in 3 days. And we got our boy Asta looking at the five-headed dragon resurfacing, and our boy Asta is vowing to slay it himself, which means he's trying to get some more experience points to level up before he goes to confront Lucius. But most importantly, I think Tabata just dropped a massive hint as to how Julius is going to return to the story. We've got a lot to unpack from this chapter, so let's back things up a bit and let's get into the review itself. And for those of you guys who are curious, we'll save the Julius stuff for the end. So this chapter picks up exactly where the last one left off, where we have the aftermath of Asta versus Sister Lily, where Sister Lily is falling towards the ground, and as she does so, the Sister Lily who Asta had fallen in love with is the one who's talking, and she's apologizing for all the terrible things that she's done to him. And we have to be honest here, she's got a lot to apologize for. She shoots this man down when he confesses his love for her. Then after she gets turned into a paladin, she's telling him like, yep, I don't love you, won't ever love you. By the way, Lucius, that's the best boy now, and I'm also gonna try and kill you. Then when she sees him again, it isn't, hi Asta, how are you doing? You look well. It's, hi Asta, how are you still alive? Wait, don't answer that because I'm gonna send you to meet your mother that you never knew.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Jokes aside though, we actually get a lot of character stuff when it comes to Sister Lily in this chapter. Tabata makes use of her inner dialogue to kind of show us that for as big as Sister Lily's heart is, it's even bigger than we imagine. She wanted to become a nun in order to help people, and she was extremely concerned with the class system in the Clover Kingdom, the status issue, the gap in magic and perception. However, when she joined the church, she quickly learned that not everything that glitters is gold, because when she went to get involved with the church, she saw that things weren't much different from the outside world that she was fleeing from. This led to a moment where Sister Lily, she began to doubt herself, which it makes a lot of sense. The idea of becoming a nun, thinking that working with the church, you've got a real chance to help people and to make a change in the world, only to find out that it's not exactly what you thought it was, that it's something that is actually soul crushing. But for Sister Lily, she continued to push through it by continuing to pray and continuing to have faith. But despite how much she prayed, nothing really ever changed. This led to a great moment where Sister Lily looks at everything that's happened and she decides if she's going to make a change in this world, if she's going to truly save someone, then she's going to go work at the orphanage, which I love this right here. This is actually really good writing. So Tabata gave her character a lot of closure right here in this moment, because as she's reflecting, it's proof that she did accomplish her goal of saving someone. She saved Asta, the boy born without magic in a world where magic is everything. The boy who's too short to reach up to the top shelf in the kitchen, but is now on the path towards becoming the Wizard King. Sister Lily showing him all of that encouragement when he was struggling. It really helped build him into the man who's going to lead the Clover Kingdom as Wizard King and ultimately do away with how people view peasants and view the whole class system. She was able to help save Yuno by being one of the protectors for him at the orphanage without even knowing that Yuno is being hunted down by some very dangerous people. Taking a step further, Sister Lily going to the orphanage, it works because it shows her helping people who for various reasons were abandoned by society. Some of those children might have been left willingly by their parents, like how Asta was, which I'm not knocking Asta's mom. She had a really good reason for what she did, and it isn't out of spite for why she did what she did. Some children were abandoned because life forced them to be abandoned. Children like Yuno, where his father was murdered and his mother was in hiding and everyone thought that she was dead. It's a great way to remind us that for all the vile stuff that Sister Lily did as a paladin, she's actually still a good person at heart. However, after Sister Lily is saved and is told that Asta's got even stronger and now it's his turn to save her, Sister Lily breaks the news that Lucius is coming for all the magic in the world, including the Land of Sun, and she feels terrible for being forced to join him. We then learn that the battle in the Clover Kingdom that's called Judgment Day is going to be occurring in 3 days time, and we get confirmation of something that you guys predicted down in the comment section, because you guys are amazing prognosticators. You guys all said that Lucius was combining soul magic, blood magic, body magic, and bone magic to try and make people from scratch, and that's exactly what gets confirmed in this chapter, which Tabata foreshadowed when Lucius said he will recreate humanity, and then you had the stuff in the Xenon flashback during the Yuno fight. Tabata might be cooking like a madman in the kitchen right now when it comes to his final arc, but you guys could guess the recipe without even eating the whole dish that he cooked up. The Crypto gang is completely undefeated with his prediction magic, which is exactly why I love you guys. So the chapter ends off with Asta declaring that he's going to slay the five-headed dragon himself, and I love this decision because it's going to give us the opportunity to see firsthand how much Asta's evolved through his training, and it gives us a chance to see more than just a tease of his power like we did with Sister Lily, but instead it's the chance to see his full power being unleashed during the battle. And I do think this is something we need to see before he goes to the Clover King. Speaking of the Clover Kingdom, my alarm bells are still going off because there's been quite a bit of time has passed since we last saw Yami and we last saw Yuno basically telling everyone it's on sight the moment they see Lucius, where they had that same vibe that Thor did in Avengers Infinity War, where he drops down into Wakanda screaming, "Bring me Thanos." Hopefully they don't end up like Thor and end up dropping the ball when it comes to the battle, like how Thor did in the first battle with Thanos. However, what I love about all this is that even without seeing Lucius for a good period of time in the story, Tabata's managed to build him up off screen without him actually being shown. This is an effective form of storytelling and I love it because it takes a less is more approach. Black Clover is in the final arc. If there were ever any crazy magic powers and abilities that Tabata was saving in his bag that he's been waiting to bust out, this is the time to do it. And most mangaka would give the villain a huge spree of just epic battles against all the various heroes that we've met in the story, where essentially the villain's just bodying everybody or his helpers are bodying everybody. But he gave Lucius the one battle with Asta and then he pulled back to allow Lucius to be built up through the narrative and through non-battle actions, all while raising the stakes even higher and giving the main character more of a reason to want to do battle with them than the standard shonen cookie cutter writing of good guy is good, bad guy is evil, good guy conquers evil, then the hero gets the girl at the end of the story. If this is the case, Asta gets his harem of women to choose from, and then you roll credits and you start the sequel to Black Clover. This approach that we're seeing right now, it works because it fits Lucius' character so well, but I'm not gonna lie. Seeing how Sister Lily flipped after getting the Paladin personality removed from her has me thinking this might be Tabata building a backdoor way for Lucius and Julius to be separated, and if this happens, I could see some blowback for this, even though we're likely seeing the groundwork and the foreshadowing for it take place right now when Lucius is going to be brought down by Asta. I'm not sure if this is meant to be something that's going to be done later on, but I do think we're seeing in this battle with Sister Lily, there is a way to weaken Lucius, maybe even going so far as separating Julius from him. And I'll take it a step further. Having Lucius, when he split from Julius, all that bone and that body and blood and soul magic that Lucius has been absorbing into himself, part of Julius still exists inside of Lucius. When Asta starts slashing and he splits the personalities due to all that stuff that's inside of Lucius, it could end up with Julius having a new body. However, I don't think Julius is going to be as strong as Lucius. I think this is more so going to be an instance where he's going to be weaker just because he's the weaker personality out the two, but I do think we're going to see Julius return at full power. It would not surprise me if this is Tabata giving us a little bit of fan service later on in the story. However, that's why I'm going to drop off my chapter questions to you guys. Number one, what do you think about Asta trying to take on the five-headed dragon alone? And number two, what are your thoughts about the Wizard King revival theory? While you think that over, click here to watch this Black Clover video you see on the screen right now.